All right, what's up guys? Today we're gonna go over one of my biggest gym hacks and one of my most asked questions when it comes to my workout programming. And that is, Tom, I don't have a cable pulley system. What can I replace this with? All right, so what is a cable pulley system? There's a lot of different types of pulley systems that you can use in your garage gym or in your commercial gym. And typically when I write up garage gym programs, I include the most basic pulley system with it. And what do I mean by pulley systems? The pulley systems that we're talking about are gonna be your basic lat pull down pulley system, usually with some kind of low row mechanism at the bottom. And then you've got your universal single stack. This guy can move up and down. You can put an assortment of different handles on there, do a lot of variations of movements. But not everybody has the money or the space in their gym for these. So I'm gonna show you a really inexpensive hack to buy a few different band types on Amazon to replace all these exercises with. The lat pull down stack, all the pulley systems are set up pretty similarly, but usually you're gonna have some kind of like contraption at the bottom to bolster your legs in so you're not floating to the top. But basically, you're gonna be pulling from a wide bar at the top, all right? And just pulling straight down like this, okay? Now there's gonna be a couple different variations with this. You can take the left pull down bar off. You can put a close grip close grip handle on there. We could also put individual handles on there. There's a lot of different attachments that go with it. But the cool part is we can do the same replacement with the attachments with the bands. Depending on your budget, you know, what you kind of want to spend and what movements you want to include into your program, you can purchase like the attachments individually and get the bands set up, or you can just get the bands and handles. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. So one thing you can do, you already have a lat pull down bar, and they're pretty cheap. Double wrap it, since we got, or even triple wrap it, just because we got a heavier bar on there. And you just use a carabiner, flip it on like so, and boom. We have our lat pull down machine. And again, you can hook this up to your squat rack. If you don't have a squat rack, they make door jamb little wedges to put with these things. But yeah, so you can do it like this if you want to purchase all the attachments, or if you just have handle attachments, a lot of times the bands will come with handles. You can just put the handle attachments on two individual ones. All right, boom. We got them triple wrapped. That way they're at the appropriate height for a lat pull down. We're gonna carabiner our handles on there, and here we go. Just like so, got a lat pull down. You don't have to sit on a bench if you don't have one. You can obviously just sit on the ground as well. Just gotta be creative with what you have, all right? But yeah, right here, you got the wide grip lat pull down. You go close grip in the middle. We could go unilateral, and you can do reverse grip. And the cool part about having the bands of the handles, you can even do a rotating type of grip. All right. Typically, if you get some kind of lat pulley machine, it's gonna have some sort of low row mechanism at the bottom. All right. Typically, you just sit on the ground and sit on a pad, put your feet up on the pedestals, and you're just able to do a low row mechanism from here. So what we're gonna do is the same thing essentially. We'll go on our squat rack in the middle of it, or again, if you just have a door jamb, you can put the door jamb wedge in the middle of the door. Wrap this guy around, depending on how long you want it or need it. Okay. And then we'll grab our handles with carabiners. And to kind of mimic that close grip row, we'll throw both of these guys on the one band, like so. All right, and then here we go. You got the low row replacement exercise right here. And again, you can just stick to handles. You can purchase the close grip rowing attachment and clip it onto here. Totally up to you and what your budget is like, okay? All right, and then your other basic pulley system you'll see in some garage gyms is gonna be just your adjustable one, all right? So this guy, you can go all the way to the top, you can adjust it all the way to the bottom, for whatever exercise you need. So for example, if you're gonna do tricep extensions, you know, you're gonna put it at the top, carabiner or rope up there. Create some of those out. Like so. Right? And then, of course, little adjuts on them. In case you want to do something like bicep curls or hammer curls or whatever. Like so, all right? So to replace this, it's essentially the same thing as the other stack. We're just gonna basically place bands on the rack or in a door jamb where you wanna put it. So if we wanna do tricep extensions, you could grab a handled band like so, throw it to the top of your squat rack and do the extensions like so. Same thing with bicep curls. Throw a handled band to the lower part of your rack, attach it somewhere where it won't move, and you can replace the pills as well. Now, you don't have to get the bands with the handles on it. You can stick to just the big loop bands like we were using. It'll work just as well. Just clamp on handle attachments, or you just want to just use the band itself as a handle. That's totally fine too. All right, so the last pulley system we can replace, I don't have one in here because I just don't have the space for it, but it's going to be a dual motion pulley machine, typically made by Free Motion. There's some other companies that make some good ones out there too, but what I've done is basically, this is a lot easier if you have a squat rack because you're going to have 2 bars on each side of the big bolt attachments too. The door jamb might be a little tight, but you know, maybe you have a really wide door or something, I don't know. But basically we're going to use some flies. So I've attached bands at the top of each part of the squat rack, and then boom, easily replace that fly movement. All right, you can do decline flies, regular straight flies, incline, just depending on the height that you attach it to on squat rack. But yeah, that's a simple way to replace that dual pulley system. So just a little disclaimer, if you do use the little door jamb attachment, it's gonna be good for this type of resistance, but like as soon as you get too strong for it, you will rip those suckers out of the door jambs. These big thick bands probably can't handle those as well. So just kind of know what your level is at, what your strength is at. If you're primarily using these bands, the door jamb one's gonna be okay. But if you're getting strong and beefy, and we're using mostly these bands, you're gonna want squat rack.
They use a door jamb big chunky.
For Optimus Prime's rubber band, that's a big band.
Super massive hand for scale. Like huge hand, like just a massive hand.
So basically, these bands, I mean, they don't have to be super expensive. You can just go on Amazon and you can just get like the normal set of bands. You don't have to get all these bands here. You can just get a select few that you like the resistance of. And then as you get stronger over time, just invest into some heavier ones. But yeah, pretty much anything you can do with the pulleys, you can do with these bands. I barely scratched the surface with some of the exercises I showed you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll send you a video with a band.